videos since 2020 when I was 15 years old, which is almost 4 years ago now. I'm so glad that I was able to learn from this process and improve as an individual, a student, and a content creator. So now I want to share with you guys some very useful gears, tips, and mindsets that can be very easily implemented by anyone. They are going to make a huge difference in your style, your visual image, and the influence of your vlogs. So first of all, cameras. The cameras that I use the most frequently are Sony ZV-1 and GoPro. I sometimes also use my Alpha 6400 and my phone. The Sony ones are really good at filming close-up shots and shots that require a lot of details because it gives you a lot of room to adjust your tone and your colors. On the other hand, GoPro is really good at filming weird and funny angles. It has something called Super View. From the same angle, that's what you see from a Sony camera and that's what you see from a GoPro. And honestly, that's why I think that a GoPro is more important than just a single lens camera. So having expensive equipment is not necessarily what makes your videos attractive. What does is how unique your angles are, as well as your choice of background music, the way you edit, which are going to be explained in more detail in the editing section. Then I have this wiggly stand here. I've shown you guys this one in one of my previous vlogs. This one has a clip at the bottom. You can clip it above your doors, your curtains, so you would be able to get a high angle shot, even a moving one. And then this one, I had to move the camera because I was just using it. It sticks onto walls and glass very steadily when you press this thing here. Then whenever you want to take it down, just press it again. This one here has a smaller clip. You can clip it onto your clothes, your bags, so you can get one of those first-person angle shots that show the projection of your movements, adding a sense of involvement for your audience. Another very important tip here. It is very important for you to have different angles shooting one movement. That will really make your videos more sophisticated and distinguish your vlogs from other people's. Number 3, HD cards and hard drives. This is my life. I lose it, I die. For SD cards, I've had 125GB ones, 256GB ones, and now I'm going for full 512GB. I think you need at least 256 if you're filming long vlogs like me that go about like 6 or 7 minutes. I don't think you need a hard drive if you are not planning to store your footages. I've never stored my footages, to be honest, in the first 3.5 years of my filming. Normally I just delete them when I finished editing. And the reason why I'm actually storing my footages now is that I plan to do something else other than vlogs, considering that I am studying film production in uni now. Like, I want to make videos that actually recap, recreate, and reflect my years and my study journey. So I need a lot of old footages. The editing software that I currently use is called Final Cut Pro. I use it because it has a lot of functions, like a lot. To be honest with you guys, I don't think I have fully discovered them yet. But other than Final Cut Pro, I've used a lot of other platforms and they are all really good. So now it really comes down to your need. Like, do you want to edit your videos on your phone or do you want to use your computer, etc. So my point here is that, again, it is not the equipment or the editing platforms that actually matter. It is the way you put your stories together. And the following tips are what can really help you to achieve good storytelling. For those of you that actually talk in front of the camera, you really need to make sure that your speech keep up with the pace of the rest of your video, meaning that the pauses and the flow between your sentences have to be very natural. And you can fix that by simply separating your audio from your video. In Final Cut Pro, you can detach your audio like this. Pull your video behind, overlapping two audios. Then you can have your audio coming before your video. Just like this, make your speech flow more fluently. Number 2, cutting and making good transitions between your clips using your background music. Just transit your clips at the beats of your background music. It is going to change a lot. I use it all the time in my videos. Editing like that connects all your movements really well. It can make your storytelling 100 times more clear and more succinct. And that is what attracts your audience. Number 3. Add some little hand-drawn cartoons. I've drawn and written myself a lot of different captions and cartoons using this app called Procreate. Oops. But literally all drawing platforms could do. You don't have to use this one, as long as that platform allows you to export your drawings with a transparent background. I've also made myself a little behind the scene for the end of my vlogs. This one. Background. Code. Same. Number 4. Make some voiceovers. If you want to go all professional, you can record your voiceover using a microphone. The one I use here is from Audio Technica AT2020. This is how it sounds like. I also use it to film my singing videos and stuff, and I like it. It comes with a USB cable that is currently connecting to my computer and a stand here. If you don't want to invest a microphone yet, you can also use your phone. Again, I don't think that there is anything that you suddenly has to go for. You just really gotta believe in yourself and the skills that you possess or you plan to possess. Because trust me, your skills are far more critical than the pieces of equipment you have in your hand. Speaking of that, I now want to talk to you guys about some other mindsets that have literally saved me from being beaten up by anxiety that I got from creating content in these few years. Mindset number 1, say to yourself, start now. It's easy. I say that to myself all the time. Just try. It's easy. Just go. This might sound really cliche, but it is what you really need to get started. Start creating videos, start a career, start looking for a job. Just remember that sentence. You don't have to be perfect to start. You need to start to be perfect. You don't have to have the best equipment or know all the settings on your cameras or know how to edit with your eyes closed. It's nothing like that. All you need to do is to click film on your phone, and that's it. Number 2, remember what you actually love about filming. I've seriously struggled, and I still do sometimes, not gonna lie, with the fact that my videos might not perform as well as how I expected them to be. I worried about whether my contents are repeated, whether they are outdated, do my vlogs still attract people? I even constantly compare myself with other vloggers, and I asked myself, are these the reason why I don't get as many likes as I used to get or as I expected to get? And when I think of that, I completely forgot about why I even started filming in the first place. I forgot about my passion and my love for filming. So guess what I'm trying to say here is that once you start posting and once you make it a part of your life or your job, these thoughts are inevitably going to sneak into you. And that's why I do not recommend anyone to start filming with the mindset that I'm going to make it my career or I'm going to rely on it for my income. Because yes, there are a lot of people that succeeded by just posting videos, but you really have to look at the downside of it. Your mental health, the stress level that comes with this job, the uncertainty of your audience, potential mean comments. I've seen so many cases and I've seen a lot of my friends going through that, because there is a big chance that once you start posting, you might just forget about why you even started doing that and get drowned in the sea of data, criticism and anxiety. And that's the least I want for any of you that's watching this video. You all deserve a lot more better than this. So please make filming an outlet of your emotions and your creativity, not an end. I hope all my tips here are useful for you guys, and I hope you have a great day.